Good morning and happy Saturday. It is Ken. It is Saturday, May 23rd, and this is Saturday Morning Coffee with Ken. I have pushed live on Facebook, and I have started my video, but one challenging thing about, hello Carlos Barba, about doing live videos is you're never sure if the lighting's going to be good or the sound's going to be good. I was just about to push play a minute ago and a freight train went by, and I figured I didn't want to start my video with a freight train, so I held off. Hello, good morning. I had a neighbor with a dog walking by. So anyway, the light's kind of screwy, and I apologize for that. I guess we're just going to have to play with it because I'm outside. Good morning, Carlos. I'm back outside due to popular demand. Anyway, for those that have been watching a while, I've been doing this show since July of last year. We're coming up on a year, how time flies. There's only one rule with Saturday Morning Coffee with Ken, and it's that I do not get to have my very first sip of coffee on a Saturday morning till I push live on Facebook. And it's late, Ken. I've been having coffee for 2 hours. I'm sorry, Sandy. I had very important things to do this morning, but I didn't drink any coffee. Anyway, I don't get to have my first sip of coffee till I push live on Facebook. And since I've done that, and since I haven't had any coffee, and since I am a coffee nut, I'm going to have my first sip now. And whether you're having your first sip or your fourth cup, cheers to us, cheers to this Saturday, and let's enjoy this sip. That's good. That's good. I'm going to have my second sip right now. Thanks, Laura. How are you guys doing? It's May 23rd. It's Memorial Day weekend, and that is a day usually dominated by barbecues and get-togethers and parades and tributes to those that died and gave their life for our military. And hopefully we're holding on to a little bit of that. But I know, obviously, we're 2.5 months into this whole quarantine coronavirus thing. So all that stuff's been canceled. And which is strange. You know, this is a big holiday weekend. This is a fun weekend. Anyway, I don't want to get too far into that. It's a gorgeous morning. It's 65 right now. It's sunny outside, as you can see. There I am leading into the sun. Maybe I'll try that. How's that? But anyway, thank you for whoever just liked it. I am now sitting in total glare. How can I do this? I'm dark. I'm in the dark. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm shooting a live video. I'm not just talking to myself. Although it might look like it.
And if you are, that's okay.
It is okay. I am great company. It is. Enjoy your walk. I shot this video for the first time out here 3 weeks ago, and was saying how much I love our neighborhood, and I do, and I love where we live, and how much time I spend out on this patio getting some work done. We live on Douglas, which is a pretty, I'd say, active road. A lot of walkers, a lot of runners, a lot of dogs walking by with their owners. Real nice place to people watch and to enjoy, your cup of coffee or a beer later in the afternoon. And I'll probably do that as well. So anyway, one more sip of coffee. I'm really struggling with this glare, to be honest with you, but I think I'm gonna fight through it. I can't read the comments like I like to as much because I'm sitting in the sun. I'll have to plan ahead, but every week the sun moves a little bit in the sky, so the brightness is affected. But anyway, just looking back on this week, again, I talked earlier, it's a Memorial Day weekend. The weather's supposed to be summer-esque. Anne-Marie and I have been doing a lot of talking, obviously. We're wondering when summer's going to get here. It's been kind of an endless spring of cloudiness and wetness and just cool, rainy, wet weather when combined with a lot of people are staying inside. Good morning, John. I'm glad you're feeling better, John. Combined with that everyone's staying inside can lead to kind of a dreary existence. You know, I like getting out and out, enjoying the sun, playing games, seeing people, talking to people, and striking up conversation. And it's been challenging with all the rain we've had this year, combined with being trapped inside. But we're excited that it's changing and that the sun is out, that it's supposed to be in the 80s. My dog's barking inside. I'm going to have to give her a vibrate. I have a little control collar on her, and it's done wonderful, wonderful things for her training, although she's still barking inside. But anyway, where was I? Oh, the weather's warming up. The sun is out. People are out. Things are changing. Our state is supposed to, I don't know what phase we're going into. I obviously live in Naperville, Illinois. I'm going to hide in the shade. Maybe that'll work. How's that working? No, I'm too dark. Tell you what, it's live. It's my video. I'm going to totally change things around. Give you a different view. I'm still here. That's so much better. That is so much better. There, now I can see you. Hi, I hope you guys have stayed tuned into my perfecting of my video. So anyway, it's supposed to be warm the next few days, and I think the weather's turning around as people in a lot better mood. I know it's great for me. I know as far as real estate goes, we've been busy as heck this week. I've got obviously a ton of friends that are realtors as well. It seems to be business is going well. People are out, and I think for a couple months people had stopped, living their life like they normally would, and maybe we're still not back to normal, or we're doing a new normal, but people's housing needs, I think, for a long time got put on hold, or at least for 4 or 5 weeks. And during the busiest season of the year, our busiest season in real estate, a lot of people weren't, willing to go out and go check out other people's homes and be with strangers, and that really cut into the real estate business. But now with the weather turning and the stay-at-home orders loosening up a little bit, it seems people are out and about in huge numbers right now, whether it's to shop for real estate or just to enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy that blue sky behind you is beautiful. Good morning. Hey. And I can read the comments. Sunscreen, please. Mike, it's only like 8:15. It's funny, and I probably talked about this before. Mike, a big golfer I know, I don't know, Mike, where you live, Florida or Arizona or somewhere. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, I don't have any hair. And when I was in my 20s, it started getting thin, and I started losing it on top. And it was a very stressful time because I was single, and I wouldn't think I could ever find a woman to like me if I was losing my hair, and I didn't want to look old before, when I was in my 20s. So I would go out and go golfing in the middle of the summer and not wear a hat and just have my blonde hair and my thinning blonde hair up here. Mike has to sleep with sunscreen. Yes, I'm sure. I don't know what that means, Carlos, but I'm sure he does. But anyway, I would go out in the middle of the summer without a hat on and golfing and roach the top of my head. And I don't know what my point is, other than I do have to be careful with the sun. When the sun's beating straight down on your head and you have no protection, you do tend to get burned. So, Mike, I appreciate the little bit of advice. Anyway, we're excited that the weather's, oh boy, I'm tanning, God. We have high school friends chatting on my live video, but I love that. Anyway, one thing I've noticed since the start of the year, and one thing I'm working on, and I've thought a lot about the last couple days, unfortunately I've probably done more thinking about it, is getting back to developing a little better habits. I found it challenging staying inside and living the life we are. I found it too easy to develop bad habits, spend a lot of time on the couch, a lot of time, I don't know, just kind of not doing productive things and doing better things. And I've been making a focus this week to get back to some better habits, maybe going to bed a little early, waking up a little earlier, going for nice long walks, taking our dog out, enjoying the sun a little bit, doing a little bit more exercise, working a little harder, a little more consistently. It's easy when you're down, and I'm in a job where I'm, self-employed, I guess, to get, bummed about things and just kind of curl up and hibernate a little bit. And I kind of felt myself doing that. I put on 15 pounds since the start of the year. And that's probably, and it ain't muscle weight. So I need to get back to doing some better things, working a little. Well, I've been working really hard all year and for a long time, so I won't pick on myself too hard about that. But, working out a little more, just doing some push-ups, just keeping healthy. Got this guy running behind me. I'm going to show you. Maybe you can see him. Maybe you can't. Let's see. Hold on. There he's come. There he goes. There it goes. Let's see him on the other side. So I have a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, and a lot of things to get me off the couch and doing good things. So anyway, I'm just here enjoying my coffee. I don't have a ton for you today. It's a kid-free weekend for us, which is kind of fun. We, as I've said before, live in a kind of smaller house in Naperville, and Anne-Marie has 3 children, and I have 2, and when they're all together, our house can be exploding with humans. And I get claustrophobic and I get uptight. So we're having a kid-free weekend, and I'm not totally sure what our plans are. The weather's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be like 84 tomorrow and 87 the next day, and I'm really excited about that. That's like beach weather. And unfortunately, all the beaches aren't open, but they're supposed to be opening this weekend. So hopefully we'll get that fixed. Hopefully, I know where I live, the mayor, Steve Chirico in Naperville, is very open up, and he wants to get the parks open and the pools open and the businesses open as soon as possible, and it seems that's the way the country's going, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Hello, Steve. Hello, Elena. Elena, I hope you're doing well. I had this woman start in real estate about a week at Coldwell Banker where I work, and about a week later the coronavirus hit and everyone went into hiding. So I feel a little bad for new agents or that are trying to figure out their way in the world and the way in the world of real estate, and to have the tables turned upside down so much. Good morning, Steve, my favorite. I don't know what your official title is, but trucking counselor just chimed in and sent me a wave. But good morning, Steve. I've got a group of bikers behind. That's one thing I'm hoping to do this year, is buy a good bicycle. I've always, used any random bike I could find that somebody was donating. And, usually if people are donating their bikes, they're probably not in the best working condition. So I grab them off the side of the street if they were getting rid of them, and I try and use them, and I try and go for a bike ride with the family. But I didn't find it particularly enjoyable, because it wasn't fit for me and it wasn't working right. So I'm hoping to buy a bike this year and get out and enjoy this summer a little bit on 2 wheels of the bicycle kind and get a little more exercise that way. So anyway, what a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous day. And again, I've done this before. I don't know if you can see where I'm at. I think you can. We got huge blue sky behind us. It says not a cloud, or it's not a cloud in the sky currently, but we know we got some coming. Just thinking. So, hope you're doing well. Good morning, Melania. Steve, what are you saying? Relocation consultant. Maybe we will see you in town today. I would love to, Steve. Are you going to be masked up? I saw you I don't know if it was last Saturday. I was standing outside of Starbucks. And Steve drove by in his cool new scooter today. Definitely Larry Decker. I will be scootering today. But Steve drove by in his cool blue sports car and didn't stop. But I'd love to see you and stop and chat. And hopefully in the next couple weeks, Steve, maybe, we got the bars and restaurants opening up here in Naperville next Friday. And that's so exciting. It's so exciting because Anne-Marie and I are social creatures. And we like being out and about and in front of people and meeting new people. And my dog Holly just came around the corner. Why is Holly out? She had to go potty. Have you guys met my dog Holly? Would you like to? Try this. Where is she? Holly, where are you? Holly, come here. That's my dog Holly. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. She's beautiful. She's an English Spring. Uh-oh. Rotate your phone. I screwed up. There she is. She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's about a year and a half old. She's full of excitement, full of life, and she keeps us on our toes and keeps us going for walks and keeps us... Good morning, Jim. My neighbor is a landscaper. Oh, he's talking to Anne-Marie. He's not even talking to me. That's how vain I am. I wave at people and think they're talking to me, but Anne-Marie's around the corner drinking some coffee of her own, and now Jim's coming to talk to her. I go, Holly. But anyway, I must be boring you because I'm really rambling today, and I apologize for that. But, you know, the point of the show is just to share some coffee. It's sad I'm at work waiting patiently for you to get on. Man, the anticipation is unbearable. Good morning. I am designer stager for Chicagoland. I got a lot of people chiming in, and I love that. I love that this show's got some momentum, and it's got people watching, and it's got people caring, and it shows that people really do want to, you know, bond and be together and need some social interaction. And I love all the comments. I love, and I can't always read them all as they're flying by, but I always read them and comment on them later. I just love the interaction that my audience has, and it's fun, and people get to chime in and enjoy our coffee on Saturday morning. So cheers to us. But anyway, so it's Memorial Day weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's supposed to be sunny outside if you live in the Midwest like I do. It's going to be warm and sunny. It's going to be weather that we should be grilling out and having sausages or hamburgers and just enjoying the weekend. And I know Anne-Marie and I are going to do the best or the most of that we can. And I hope you do as well. And if you're watching and you're a friend of mine and you got no plans, we would love to have you. We've had some guests over the last couple of weeks, and it's wonderful sitting with somebody and having a beer and just talking and catching up, because I feel I've lost a lot of... you might get a dog today. Love your Springer Spaniel. Again, I crave social interaction, and I think we all do, and I think it's important for us. So if you're watching and you got no plans this weekend, Anne-Marie and I will be around. We are kid-free, and we are excited about the weekend and the weather. So anyway, thank you so much for watching today. I hope I didn't bore you. I was kind of rambling. I'm always kind of rambling. I think that's the point of the show, maybe. Don't have a ton to say for you, except we're excited about things going forward. We're excited about businesses opening up. We're excited about the sunshine that's out there today. And we are really excited about things going forward. So thank you so much for watching, sharing that very first cup of coffee with me today. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. I don't want to talk specific on real estate. I almost did, but I got to be careful with what I say. I got a woman running by. Again, God's telling me to get off my butt and go get some exercise. And Anne-Marie and I are going to take the dog for a nice long walk as soon as we drink some more coffee and I get off this video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support you've given me over the last, I don't know, all my life. But on this video over the last 11 months or so, it means a ton to me. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for all the the real estate referrals and everything you've done. It means a ton to me, and I appreciate you, and I thank you again. So anyway, hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope you spend it with family and friends. You enjoy this beautiful weather we're having. And one last toast. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.